Good evening, everybody. Let's get the show started. All right. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So, the book consisting of 5 papers, I just put it in an online database. Why? Because the online publishers, I don't think they are at the point where they have nice software and they're not streamlined yet. Okay, even the big ones. So they're not streamlined. The process, yeah, probably they'll get better after a few years, but nowadays, they're not quite doing very well. It's not easy to publish book online, so I just put in the online database. Yeah, their softwares have too many errors, so yeah. Yeah, just one of the online database I normally publish. So yeah, I put this Human Knowledge One book in there too. So yeah, it's out there now. Now, so after work, I guess it's nearing the end of the year, so maybe we can just play with mathematics instead of writing for the rest of the year, maybe. Yeah, we can do that. So after work, I read some article. There's this online magazine called The New Yorker, right? Yes, some of the articles in New Yorker is very in depth. So it was quite a long article, so I had to read it after work, and it was about the title of the article is something like the Pi Mountain of Pi, something. It's about pi, right? Because we ran into pi lately. How? Yeah, we are thinking about the rotational symmetry, right? Like diagonal is rotational symmetry by 90 degrees, right? And then we came up with this concept of approximating circle by polygons. I looked it up, and it was done by Archimedes, like 2,500 years ago. Okay, yeah, so it's already been done. Archimedes, and so yeah, we talked about pi. So I was wondering, I was looking up. There's approximation of circle by polygon. Maybe a long time ago I learned that in my middle school. Maybe okay, maybe I did learn that in school. Okay. Hmm? But anyway, we found a nice formula, handy dandy formula. Let's bring it up and let me give it a name. Yeah, maybe for the rest of the year 2020, maybe we'll just do mathematics for fun instead of writing new article because we've written 5 articles and published a book. That should be enough for this year, right? So um, let's give this formula a name. Um, Polygon inscription theorem. How about that? Polygon inscription theorem. And we're gonna apply Taylor expansion on this. Okay. For now, yeah, it's interesting formula, but we are defining pi in terms of another pi, so we cannot use this formula, at least not yet, to calculate pi. Okay. I mean, formula to calculate pi is there are a lot. There are a lot. So, but out of curiosity, we'll do conduct Taylor expansion on this and see what happens. Okay. So we are just having fun with mathematics. So like yeah, I was just looking at all the formulas to calculate pi, mostly infinite series. So some of them, discovered by Srinivasa and Ramanujan, some of them by Leibniz, some of them by Euler, whatever. Many people, right? And this Jewish Ukrainian Ukrainian Jews, okay? In Ukraine, there was some Jewish family. They migrated to America, okay? So now they're in America, and two brothers, okay? So they're not twins, but their name something like Chudnovsky, Chudnovsky brothers, Chudnovsky brothers. Yeah, it's difficult name to pronounce. But now that I'm learning English, sure, I'm learning English. I am. Now that I'm learning Russian nowadays. Yeah, I'm still. I always learn English. My English will never be perfect. Why? It's not my first language. Okay, so I will learn English all the way until I die. Okay, because my English will never be perfect. Okay. Also, English language is always developing. So any Americans learning English. Okay, all the way until they die. I'm just one of them. Maybe more so than others, but yeah, I'm studying Russian, but still, it's very difficult to pronounce Russian words or names. Chudnovsky, okay, yeah. David and Gregory Chudnovsky. They are professors in mathematics in New York University in Manhattan. So they made it. They made it. But they struggled. Why? They follow their passion to calculate pi, right? Yeah. To like billions of digits, right? So many their fellow mathematicians, when they were doing the postdoctoral study, like as a research scientist in Columbia University, which is very prestigious one, Ivy League school, right? Yeah, they were like struggling because many mathematicians, their fellow mathematicians, by the way, they are PhDs, okay? They are PhDs. Their fellow mathematicians, they thought it was not very productive endeavor to do, useful thing to do. So, but they wouldn't give up. They would build their own parallel computers. They call it supercomputers, sure. But yeah, parallel computers connecting a lot of CPUs, which is quite common technique. Okay. Um. So yeah, they built their own parallel machines, computers, right? Very smart people and very dedicated people. And but for about 15 years, they were having very difficult time to get a professor job anywhere. Okay, but they finally got it. Okay. Well, congratulations. Okay. So let's do some Taylor expansion, shall we? Well, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And then I grab my cell phone. Then we'll do Taylor expansion. Okay? Taylor expansion was signed. Why? I don't remember. I don't like memorizing things. Let's see what it looks like. What it will look like. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll mix some story time and mathematics time. Which one do you want first? Yeah, story time first, right? Sure. I don't want to bore you with all the mathematics. Okay, so this is their like American dream story. You know that bottle? It kind of looked like skeleton, a little bit scary back there, like ghost staring at us, right? So I noticed. Anyways, so this Chudnovsky brothers, they 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 were experiencing some serious anti-Semitism back in 1970s. Okay, violence, physical violence by KGB when Ukraine was part of Soviet Union. Okay, 1970s. So yeah, but Chudnovsky brothers probably in their early 20s, I guess, 1970s. They published a lot of mathematics articles and their PhD and everything. Very smart people, okay. And so American mathematicians and also American politicians, like senators, right? U.S. senators, they helped them, the whole family, Chudnovsky family, migrate from Ukraine to America. Okay, yeah, so they came to America. So they came to New York and they got research scientist job in Columbia University. Okay, because they have a very good reputation in mathematics community. But their research interest was in calculation of pi to like billions digits. So it was not very highly esteemed in mathematics community. Okay, so but they pursue their dreams. I mean, pursue their goals. Many people would say obsession, something very useless, practically of no use. Okay, but they just kept charging, and now they later on they became professors of somewhere in Brooklyn, I think. Okay, and later on, yeah, New York University, which is a very big school. Okay, so yeah, a lot of politicians help them out, local politicians too. Okay, and also their fellow mathematicians as well. Okay. It's all my country. Yeah, yeah, probably their design of their computers, the so-called supercomputers. Yeah, just connecting a lot of CPUs, parallel computing. Yeah, maybe it's very useful design of supercomputer. Okay. Yeah. Although it's nothing new. Okay. Yeah. Interconnecting many CPUs, that's known technique. Okay. But still, that maybe their design is better than other supercomputers. Okay. Who knows, right? It's possible. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So let's do some mathematics. Ah, I'm kind of curious what this would look like after Taylor expansion. Because do I try to find this exact formula? I didn't find it in the internet. Okay, so but I was surprised if nobody found this first. It was such a simple concept, but I just couldn't find it in the internet. Okay, so how do I search for it? Yeah, just type it in like n times sine, 2 pi over n because the web search engine does recognize that, and because it's kind of similar way of this what's that Knus, the latex. Okay, so yeah, you can search for this kind of formulas. Okay, so but I couldn't find anything like this. Okay, But I was surprised if this is brand new. All right, it's something very easy. All right, so but I couldn't find it. So. Okay, Taylor expansion. Uh, of sine as sine x sigma k from 0 to infinity 2k plus 1 factorial downstairs upstairs minus 1 to k times x to the 2k plus 1. Okay? What we gotta do is substitute x for 2 pi over n for x. That's just plug that in and then we got it. Okay, so this becomes uh, whatever. Woo! Oh, hmm. Well, let's make some examples, okay? So this guy goes like when k is 0, when k is 0, yeah, just x. When k is 1, when k is 2, blah, 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 right? Okay. How about this guy? We incorporate 2n inside, okay? Then this becomes pi minus okay, that's good enough. Ooh boy. Yeah, we found the pattern. So to summarize, so basically this is like n to the zeroth, 1 factorial, pi to the first, 2 to the zeroth. Okay, so 2 to the 2k, well, k from 0, right? Mm. There we go. Yeah, we got it. All right. It's too difficult to see. Well, I bring it closer to you. That's x. Okay. It's a little bit easier to see, right? Yeah. There. Whew. I guess nobody bothered doing this because it's not that pretty. Oh boy. And not that useful. Oh well. But it's fun to do, so. We grab another whiteboard and play with this guy, okay? Make it neater, cleaner. Okay, because ran out of space. Alright, we'll take 5 minutes break. Yeah, we're just having fun. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Can I tell you some more about the Chudnovsky brothers story? Very interesting and very inspiring story. If they made it, they became professors in New York University, big school in Manhattan. Okay, so they made it. Okay, so congratulations, and it's very inspiring American dream story. Okay, yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. So, well, let's take a break from all this. Yeah, we're gonna erase this guy. Before that, let me take a picture of this. Okay, so this is very pretty, beautiful, right? Yeah, it's about some recursive algorithm, right? Some recursive algorithm that we found a long time ago. Yeah. So the Columbia University did huge favor by hiring them. Chub- Chudnovsky brothers. I'm having trouble pronouncing this Russian name. Chudnovsky brothers. Okay. How do you say brother in Russian? I used to know. Let me look it up. Hmm. Bratia, Bratia, Chudnovsky Bratia. Okay, so yeah, Columbia University the huge favor by giving them jobs as research scientists. Okay, that's great. Yeah, Ivy League school. Good. Yeah, fantastic. But they decide not to hire them as full-time faculty, like professors, tenured professors. Okay, so she's understandable. Oh my goodness, I didn't take a picture of that. Ha, that's fine. Whatever. Well, let me take a picture of what's left. Yeah, it's time for these guys to go. Okay, it's a partition function, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Whatever. Yeah. What's the use? Well, it's all recorded. Okay, so in Google YouTube. So we are good. All right. We spend enough time with this. So we need space. So this is let it go. And yeah, the I guess dean of mathematics department in Columbia University, he explained that his specialty is like topology. That's what I've read. Yeah, mathematics about beauty, right? Aesthetics play a huge part. What theory is highly esteemed or not? Okay, it's about beauty, and yeah, that's true. Hmm? But just calculating pi, I mean, there is already established formulas, right? So calculating pi more and more digits. He's basically saying, yeah, what's the point of all this? Okay, it's a waste of time. Many people thought that. Okay, maybe it is. Okay, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, maybe led to this development of this design of this supercomputer by the Chudnovsky brothers, which may be superior to other supercomputers design. Okay, then it has some practical result. Okay, indirectly. All right, the calculation of pi might be useless beyond certain point, but it led to this designing of supercomputer by these Ukrainian brothers. Okay, so I just call them Ukrainian brothers. Okay, because it give me too much. It give me a headache to pronounce all these difficult names. Okay, Chudnovsky brothers. Okay, so yeah. All right, we have pi is equal to. We are just having fun. Okay, so it's not that important that whether this is beautiful or ugly doesn't matter. We have our jobs. We're doing this for fun. We don't get paid for doing this stuff. Just some pastime. Okay. Woo! Well, it was very interesting biographical story. Chudnovsky brothers story. Very inspiring. Okay, so there's some health issues, right? Yeah. But they persevered for 15 years or more in America to get professor job, and they got it. New York University, finally. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, it's very inspiring. Perseverance. All right, yeah, beautiful story. So yeah, there's this conjecture, pi normality conjecture, which states that because yeah, thanks to people like the Ukrainian brothers, okay, there are others, okay, they calculated a lot of like billions of digits of pi, and they found that the distribution of digits from 0 to 9, it's even distribution, okay, which is very interesting. Some other people even calculate that with Euler's number, like 2.713, whatever, okay, and square root of 2. They found the same thing. In these those irrational number or transcendental numbers, the distribution of digits from 0 to 9, they tend to be even. Okay, so that's the conjecture. It's called normality conjecture. Yeah. It's not normal distribution like bell curve, but even distribution. Okay. But in literature, they call it normal number. Okay. But it's not been formally proven. It's just conjecture, which the experimental evidence tend to support. Right? Just like Goldbach's conjecture. Okay. But it's not been proven. Maybe we'll take a shot at proving it. Okay. But first of all, yeah, let's just have some fun with this guy. Okay. So yeah, we can further simplify this. Pi, yeah, it gets out, right? So pi to the 2k plus 1, so this is like let's spell it out, okay? So pi is a constant, right? So pi gets out. Okay, all right. So pi they cancel out, okay? Yeah. So 1 is equal to, we're just having fun with mathematics. It's just like, what's the level of this kind of mathematics? Maybe it's like a undergrad, non-major, non-mathematics major. But that's what I know, okay? Not like higher mathematics, no, just undergrad, non-mathematics major kind of mathematics. Because that's my level of mathematics. My major is computer science, okay? So I'm not a math major, okay? So not even undergrad, alright? Just amateur. So I may make some mistakes, okay? So because I'm not pro, I'm amateur, okay? So just aficionado, dilettante, alright? So pi cancels out, right? Alright. Can we simplify this? Yeah, maybe we can, alright? Yeah, because K is going to infinity and N is going to infinity too. So can we merge that? Maybe not. Huh? Maybe not. We'll see. All right. Well, we can get rid of. We can merge these guys, right? Like, well, you have first of all 2k plus 1 factorial over 1. You have that times, okay, minus 4 pi squared over n squared to the kth, right? We're just factoring out, right? Okay. I'm trying to see if we can merge k and m because that both go to infinity. Okay, so let's think about that. Because, well, let me express this fully. Okay, so we introduce another variable. Okay, if n go to infinity, limit, let's say L go to infinity. Okay, and then sigma k from 0 to L. Maybe it does not help at all. Okay. Yeah. That's what's called Stirling's equation, Stirling's approximation to calculate factorial. Let's take a look at it. All right. It's been a long while, but I kind of ran into that when I was looking up all this pi and stuff. Stirling's formula. Yeah. Okay. It's something really beautiful. Okay, Stirling's formula. All right. What is it? I'll write down for you. N factorial is about square root of 2 pi n times n over e to the nth. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. You transcendental number pi and e to approximate n factorial, okay? It's such a beautiful, yeah. Yeah, mathematics, very beautiful, right? Some mathematics. Maybe the mathematics that I came up with, maybe it's the very ugliest mathematics, maybe useless. That's fine. You're having fun, right? Yeah. So maybe we'll plug that in there. Yeah. Because factorial is very sticky. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of it. Alright. So we're gonna need another whiteboard, okay? So let's take 5 minutes break, okay? So we're just having fun with mathematics, okay? Who knows? Maybe what we do here, maybe in the future, for future generation, maybe we inspire them. Maybe there is something good out coming out of future generations studying this. Maybe that's possible. Mhm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mathematics is about beauty, but that's not 100% true. Okay. Mathematics is partly about beauty, but another important part is about accuracy. Okay. Like Mr. Albert Einstein came up with this equation E equals to mc squared. Very simple and beautiful, right? From his special relativity theory, but it was a wrong equation as far as I can tell. But just because this E equal mc squared is such a beautiful and simple, elegant equation, people just vouch for Mr. Albert Einstein's special relativity theory. Okay, so they don't care whether it's right or wrong. They only care about its beauty, simplicity, elegance, Einsteinian E equal mc squared formula. Okay, but at least I and some other people argue that it was a wrong equation. Okay, so yeah, beauty mathematics is cool, but it's not mathematics. Is not about beauty. It's about accuracy as well. Okay, E equal mc squared is a wrong equation in my opinion. Okay, so we disprove Mr. Albert Einstein for special and general relativity. Yeah, I mean whether people accept that this proof or not, it's their freedom, it's their right, it's not their duty. Okay, so but if professional mathematicians, physicists do not accept these proofs of special general relativity that we came up with, uh, Is that right? But they're not doing a good job. Okay, they're not doing a good job. Okay, so because they are being wrong in mathematics and physics, they are not doing a good job. Okay, so we can tell that. We can tell that much. Okay, we take 5 minutes break. We just make fun of them. Okay, so uh, all right. Okay. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, let's take a break. So, the Bratia Chudnavsky, okay, yeah, they were having some trouble initially. For 15 years, they're having very difficult time to get professor jobs, although they are fantastic mathematicians. Because I know this because I've been to PhD program before. Okay, it's like a factory product. Okay, you study what GRE right after college. Okay, you got high GPA. Okay, and you study GRE, and you get into some PhD program. You spend like 5 years, 7 years, whatever. Right? Taking all these difficult classes, okay, formatting guidelines, writing these academic research papers, right? A lot of work. It's very difficult. And there are a lot of people who want to do that. Why? Because they love academia, they love studying, reading books. I was not one of them. Why? I'm more on the creative side. Okay, I don't like reading books very much, unless it's a page turner. Do I really want to all these academic research papers that other people wrote? Sometimes I do. It's very intellectually titillating. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I do. They're beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Something I didn't think about, right? Yeah. I'll admit there's some good research papers out there, okay. But mostly I just want to do my own thing. I don't want to follow formatting guideline, okay. But there are other people with their PhDs, degrees. They persevere that rigorous academic training in graduate school, like 7 years. I couldn't do it, but they did it. So they got their PhD. After that, they go postdoctoral training. After PhD, yeah, go to some university research lab, and two more years, right? There's no way I can do that. Okay, but there are many people who can do that and who did that. Okay, and then they apply to schools to get professor job. First assistant professor, and they do that for like decade or 5 years. Okay, cranking out these journal papers, and they may get tenure professor job. Okay, job security. Okay, these people are busy and very intense. If I do that, my brain will explode. Okay, I cannot do it. So no, I'm not a PhD material. Okay, so, but there are so many people who can do that. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I fantasize about getting a job as a professor, but it's not likely to happen. Okay, because I just don't have that kind of academic perseverance, patience, rigor. I don't. Right. I rather dance, sing, do martial arts. I have diverse interests. Okay, so yeah, so this uh Ukraine brothers. I cannot pronounce their name. Ukraine brothers. Okay, well, shame on me because I'm studying Russian. Right. Chudnovsky, Bratia Chudnovsky. Okay, so yeah, I mean they have specialty this calculation of pi. It's kind of useless. Okay, okay. So maybe it's useful. We don't know. Maybe they find some pattern. Okay, so at the end of this article, it kind of hints that yeah, maybe there's some pattern in pi. Maybe there is. Okay, maybe they surprise people. Who knows? Okay, you don't know. Okay, yeah, anything can happen. Okay, so whatever. But when it comes to plugging this in, I don't think it will lead to anything. Okay, it just gets uglier and uglier. Okay, I really don't see you get simplified or would lead to anything. Okay, so we'll just stop it here. All right. So we just take a photograph and put in the social media. See, I'm not a PhD material. Okay, boy, where's my cell phone? I grab it later. Let me just drink. Uh, Yeah. I mean, it's an equation, valid equation is true, right? But is it pretty or is it ugly or so there's no aesthetic value and there's no practical use of this. So why do we do it? For fun. At least that's its value. We're having fun. So some from all this toil and moil, Monday to Friday, this repetitious line of work. I mean, I love my job as a lawyer, but it becomes repetitious after a while, right? If you have come to program or whatever, okay. Yeah, some something very different, something exotic, right? Different language, mathematical language. Yeah, I'm not a genius, okay? I mean, but some kind and generous people say I'm genius. Oh, thank you. Okay. God bless you. I'm not that handsome, but if some people say I'm handsome, oh, thank you. God bless you. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, mathematical language is just another foreign language, right? 5-year-old child in Mexico speaks more fluent Spanish than I do. Okay. But would people call this 5-year-old Mexican boy a genius? Most likely not. Okay, just because he speaks Spanish better than I do, better than most people in the world do. Yeah, mathematics same way. It's a language. Okay, so music, painting, sculpture, likewise. It's a different language. Okay. Yeah, we just do this for fun because it's different from things that we deal with daily basis. We go to grocery shop, supermarket, we drive our car. If you're in America or English speaking world country, yeah, you will read English, but we don't get to see this on a daily basis. We don't get to see these kind of equations in newspaper or internet or documentary, TV, movie. We don't get to see this kind of language, right? It's something very different, exotic. So it has some entertainment value. Mathematical thinking, mathematical language, right? Yeah. So at least that's the value of doing all this. Okay? Maybe it's not publication material, right? But so what? It's like complex, right? We get outside of work, we get outside of this repetition of life, going to grocery store, supermarket. Okay. Yeah, it's good entertainment. Yeah. Yeah, that's good value. I mean, this kind of equation, it could be forced in the world. Maybe it has no practical value. Maybe it does not even have aesthetic value. Maybe it's not that beautiful. All right, but it could be very well forced in time in human history. Okay, could be. How many ways are there to express one with some stuff? But here we express one in terms of this double limit asymptotic, right? And using pi. Who would have thought that one can be expressed as some infinite summation of some pi? Eh? And if we plug this guy in, you have pi and you have e, natural number, this Euler's number. Okay? some brand new way to express one with some transcendental numbers like pi and e. Okay, it's so unnecessary, but maybe not even aesthetically pleasing. It may cause some headache, huh? But it is interesting. Why? There's something different from the kind of things that we deal with daily basis. We go to grocery shop, we drive a car, we go to work, we read English, whatever your language is, okay? So, but this is something different, okay? So yeah. There's some beauty in this, okay? One, the simplest number, right? Maybe, yeah, in some songs, American songs, I guess. One is the loneliest number, right? But not that lonely when it comes to mathematics, because to express one, you have limit, n, infinity, sigma, factorial, you have e, n to the nth, square root, pi squared. There are a lot of companions here, a lot of people, number of people, okay? Just to express one, okay? So one may not be that lonely number. You got some huge fans, okay, followings to express this one. Some supporters, right? You're one person, but you have many friends. I'm one of your many friends. Okay? And vice versa. Okay? I have many friends and you are one of them. So it goes both ways. Right? Yeah. Support system, right? Yeah. Mutual support system. Hmm? This equation is true. there's, there's some beauty in this, okay? Yeah. Maybe it's not maybe it's not useful, maybe it's useless, and maybe it's not that pretty. But still, there's some beauty in this, okay? To express one in the kind of difficult way, right? Yeah, there's some beauty in this. Useless mathematics, unpractical mathematics. Welcome to humanology. We do this stuff sometimes, okay? Yeah, recreational mathematics. We do this for fun, okay? Yeah. Because what do other people do to have fun nowadays? They do tattoos, piercings, they tan their skin, they do dye their hair like green, like Billie Eilish, or tattoo piercing or ultra interracialism. And what do they do for fun? Okay, they commit crimes, they commit misdemeanor, this BLM protesting and taking down the statues, spray paint, vandalize all this, yeah, BLM or this. They become LGBT, plastic surgery, okay. Yeah, but don't you think this is better than all that stuff that people do because they are bored? I think this is way better to ease people's boredom, right? Maybe it has no practical usage in mathematics, or maybe it's not that pretty, but we are not being in any trouble. We are not destroying ourselves. Okay, I think this is way better than all those ideologies out there. Okay? In my opinion. Okay, so okay, we take 5 minutes break. Well, maybe 10 minutes break. Okay, and then we do some more mathematics, or we'll talk about something else? Okay. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, okay? But at least this is exotic, something different, right? Yeah, so. Alright, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? Okay. Let me find my cell phone somewhere. I don't know where it is. Where is charging? Where is it in my pocket somewhere? Let's get some oxygen in there. This room. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're back. So yeah, professor jobs, that's very rare because there are so many PhD candidates cranking out of this PhD system, okay, all around the world. So professor jobs is very rare job, okay. So yeah, because there are so many qualified PhD candidates all around the world, okay. So yeah, most likely I'm not gonna get it. That's fine, okay. So let's do some acting, okay. It's been a while, so we'll do some acting, okay. Let's say there's some professors, okay, who ran into some of our academic articles. Okay, so okay, so you are a lawyer in Alaska. Okay, you got your job. Good, so that we don't have to feed you. Okay, yeah, professor jobs. Yeah, they're limited numbers. There's so many PhD candidates, and you are PhD dropout. Okay, so yeah, we don't have room for you in this university. But yeah, keep cranking out your papers. Okay. If you impress us enough, yeah, we may call you as a guest lecturer. Zoom meeting, Skype meeting, maybe. Okay? Yeah, just keep working, keep studying, keep cranking out papers, okay? Thank you. Soon, okay? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we understand, okay? Because I'm 42 years old. I know how things work. Yeah, it's market operation, right? Yeah. PhD market. Yeah, the labor saturation. Yeah, the saturation of supply demand. We understand that, okay? So we don't blame anybody. Yeah, we're just grateful to God that we have a job, car, house, okay, food, drinks. Nowadays, I eat pretty well, okay. I go to some supermarket, buy this pre-cut, pre-washed vegetables and fruits. Oh, they're fantastic for single guys like me, okay. Single guys like me, yeah, we don't spend too much time cooking, okay. Yeah, pre-washed, pre-cut vegetables and fruits. Fantastic. They're more expensive. Okay, so but yeah, I can afford that. Okay, every once in a while. So why? 'Cause I don't eat that much. I don't eat that much. Okay, so just me. I have no cats, pets, dogs. Just me. Okay, so yeah. So during the lunchtime, yeah, I went out running and did some pull-ups. Okay, it felt so good. Okay, so it was so crisp. Like, have you been to ski resort in the winter, wherever you are at? When I was in Seoul, South Korea as a teenager, okay, yeah, my parents, they're skiers, they taught us how to ski. Okay, so my siblings and me, we knew how to ski. Not snowboard, but just ski. Okay, two poles, skiing poles, or whatever. Yeah, this alpine smell of the winter. In the winter, the smell of the snow is so clean, beautiful, sweet smell of the snow in the ski resort. And a couple of weeks ago, I smelled the same kind of smell of the snow right here in Alaska, outside my house. Okay, in my front yard, backyard, whatever. Okay. It's so it feels so clean. Winter. There's no mosquitoes, no flies. They're hibernating somewhere. Okay, so yeah, the snow, clean winter smell of the snow, alpine smell. It's so clean and beautiful, sweet. Yeah, I love mandarin oranges, peeled. Okay, it's so beautiful, right? This orange. And then I went to a grocery store in Alaska a week ago. They have this grapefruit, peeled grapefruit in Delmont brand in this plastic jar with water, no sugar added, right? Yeah, just like mandarin orange, so beautiful, like glistening, this smooth surface of this peeled orange, and the texture. Oh my goodness, so good. And the pre-washed, pre-cut vegetables and fruits, fantastic. Okay, the berries, mango, pineapples. Okay, and fresh cut and pre-washed vegetables like mushrooms, zucchini. carrots, cauliflowers, and broccolis. And small potatoes, baby potatoes, okay. It was just so good, okay. Fruits and vegetables, they're very important to me. Very important. Fiber. I need fiber, okay. Minerals, vitamins, fruits and vegetables, very important to me. So, okay. So that's how I stay healthy. I eat healthy. I fruits and vegetables, okay. That's so good, okay. Yeah. American ingenuity, okay. Pre-cut, pre-washed fruits and vegetables, okay. To make it easier for us, like single guys like me, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's just entertainment's sake, okay. How do you express one with pi, e, square root? Good entertainment, okay. Intellectual entertainment, okay. So, we put this behind us, okay. So, we had enough fun with this, okay. Yeah, let me take a picture. Did I grab my cell phone? Yeah, I did, okay. So, yeah, I put it on social media. Not some peer reviewed journals. I'm softcore, okay. I'm not a PhD material. Very softcore, okay. So I drink vodka and whiskey when I do mathematics, okay. So I'm not hardcore at all. I'm very softcore, very laid back. I couldn't even finish my PhD. Okay, I dropped out. I couldn't do it. Okay, so but yeah, we'll take picture of this and then I take picture of you. Okay, and then put it on social media. Okay. Yeah, that's my mode of publication. Okay, so you can tell by now. Yeah, I'm not PhD material. Okay, so but I do admire people who can do PhD. It's like I couldn't do it, but they did it. So many ways they're better than me, right? Yes, they are. And I think they're doing good jobs too. Okay, so yeah, they're doing good jobs. I think. And they struggle to survive, right? Yeah, college students, graduate students, they're young. They're in their twenties. Okay, they tend to be liberal if they just got out of this. Is yeah okay. PhD students or master's degree students or undergrad students, okay, they are like in their twenties, right? They're liberal. Why? Because they just got liberated from the slavery from their parents, okay, for 2 decades. Yeah, emancipation, okay, so 2 decades they've been obeying their parents, old school, old fashioned values from their parents, okay, so they just got out, first time they got outside of their house, living in a dormitory, right? College students, right? Yeah, I understand because I was there 10 years ago, okay, so yeah, I had the same experience. I was liberal when I was in college. Yeah, you sympathize about poor people, right? You have just bleeding heart, compassion, sympathy. That's good, yeah. And then, you want to be something brand new. Okay, you rebel against old school values, old fashioned values, rebel without a cause, right? Just like James Dean, right? You're young, hot blooded, like some American song says, sings, right? Yeah, we understand that. So, yeah, college professors, they have to accommodate these youngsters in college, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, okay. Yeah, young people, students in their 20s, okay. So most college professors, they tend to be liberal, just like their students. Otherwise, they may lose their jobs. Okay? You understand? Or they may be closet conservatives. Okay. Closet conservatives. I met some, okay. Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So I need some vocal rest. Okay. Alright. We'll take 5 minutes. Good. Alright. Alright. Okay, we are back, and let's talk about something more political, if I may. Alright, so this is movie, a TV show series like Dukes of Hazzard. Okay, yeah, some southern state, I guess. I don't know. Dukes of Hazzard, some old American TV show back in 1970s or 80s. Color. Yeah, on top of this, their car sedan, there's Confederate flag. Okay, so it got flagged. Oh, that's racist. Oh, in this BLM era today. Okay, so maybe that TV show wasn't that good enough to overcome this BLM, whatever, ideological influence. But when it comes to Breakfast Club movie, yeah, John Hughes, okay, yeah, I don't know whether you remember that one scene. There was some Confederate flag in the library, but nobody criticized, nobody picked on the high and mighty Breakfast Club, okay, because it got some other good stuff in there, although it has some Confederate flag, right? In humanological analysis, it's addition, it's a minus plus, okay, -1 versus +10, sum it up, +9, right? But Dukes of Hazzard, maybe the TV show wasn't that good, okay? Confederate flag, yeah, maybe -9. Maybe there's some good in that TV show, maybe +1. -9, +1, yeah, adding up to -8. So maybe that's why they rejected the TV show, okay? When I was in law school, year, I was in law school from 2013 to 2015. 2 years. Yeah, I finished my law school in 2 years, okay? I do not know anybody finished law school in 2 years in America. Maybe I was the first and last. I don't know. Okay, but my alma mater, Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, yeah, they allowed me to do that. Okay, and I did so because I did not want to drop out ever again. Okay, because before that, I dropped out of special forces after 2 weeks. I dropped out of PhD in Ivy League school, Cornell, after 2 years. Before that, I dropped out of Korean elitist high school, science high school, for gifted, talented students after 2 months. Okay, I did not want. I was so got fed up with dropping out of these elitist schools. Okay, top 10, top whatever schools. So yeah, if you know what? Let's do it quick and get it done and over with. Okay. 속전속결. Yeah, that's like art of war. Sonju, Mr. Sonju in China. Okay. Sun Tzu. Okay, yeah, art of war. Okay. 속전속결 means yeah, when you are at war, get it done and get out. Get it done quickly and get out. Okay, so yeah, that was my strategy. Okay, because I didn't want to drop out again. Okay, so law school, I got it done in 2 years. Okay, I don't know anybody who did that. Right. But it's for my common classes and it was legend. Okay? So when I was in law school between 2013 and 2015, I wrote about 3 papers. Okay, it's in the web. All right, but one particular paper I wrote, it was like 172 pages. 172 pages. Okay, it's dissertation length. Okay, 173 2 pages, single spaced. Okay, dissertation length. Serious paper. It is still housed in some institution in California. Where I cannot tell you. Okay? Yeah, California is a very liberal state, right? But they house this paper and it's still available for download. Okay, so because it's very conservative leaning paper. What's the title of this paper? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Yes. But what I can tell you is a very conservative leaning, right leaning paper in California, over places, very left leaning state. But this paper got some good stuff in there, like Breakfast Club. Yeah, even in this BLM era, okay, Breakfast Club, nobody criticized Breakfast Club displaying this Confederate flag. I'm not sure if you call it, catch that, okay? Maybe one fraction of a second, but I did. Okay, high school library, yeah, there was some Confederate flag. Nobody's picking on that. Why? Breakfast Club is a good movie. There are more goods than bads. He has some dark sense of humor, black comedy, dark comedy. Okay? But there's some good in there. Okay? So they let this movie to be housed in this Library of Congress. Okay, okay. Even this heavily liberal leaning era, 2020 December, America. Okay, so yeah, it's arithmetic. Okay, -1 plus 99 sums up to plus 98. Okay, even if Breakfast Club movie displays some Confederate flag, right? Just like one fraction of a second, right? One scene, okay. I mean, the casting of Breakfast Club is mostly Caucasian, right? But even in this BLM era, even the hardcore BLM activists can watch this movie and can find some beauty in this movie. Yeah, this -1 and plus 50, sum it up, plus 49. Yeah, you pass, okay? So we're not gonna pick on you. Breakfast Club, John Hughes, white guy, all these white girls casting, all these white boys casting, okay? But you'll pass, okay? We're not gonna call you racist. Because, yeah, I'm African American, BLM activist, but it's a good movie. Yeah? Yeah, you pass, okay? We're not gonna pick on you, okay? I think that's how it is. Okay. Because this conservative paper, 172 pages, I wrote when I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It is housed in California. It's heavily conservative paper housed in heavily liberal state of California. Right? Because it's 172 pages long, there's some mathematics, philosophy, history. There's a lot in there. Good stuff. Mathematics, some physics. Back then, yes, I did subscribe to Einsteinian relativity because I was young and dumb. Okay, but later on, I wised up. Okay, so yeah, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what time is it? I gotta get back to work tomorrow. 9:39. Okay, 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 okay. 9:39. Okay. So I was watching this V series. Okay, later on, yeah, they I guess they changed the producers, not professors, producers, directors. Okay, yeah, it kind of became really slow. Okay, so I stopped watching that V series. Okay, so yeah. So what would I watch after this episode? If I eat my dinner, I'm not hungry. Okay, I ate dinner already. Okay. Some Walmart sandwich. Okay, so 6 inch. I was kind of concerned. Yeah, is it bad because I bought the 6 inch New York style Walmart sandwich like 5 days ago? Yes, I looked at it. Okay, is it moldy? It was not. I smelled it. Yeah, it didn't smell too bad. Okay, so I get rid of the cheese. I did cheese my sandwiches. Okay, I have to watch my weight. All right. Yeah, yeah, it was good. I ate it, so I'm not hungry. Okay, so what other things do I eat? Yeah, microwavable brown rice. Right, microwavable soup. Or canned food like canned sausage, canned sardine, canned tuna. Durable goods. Okay. Yeah, I can microwave it. Because I'm busy. Right. So, yeah. So yeah, professor job very rarity. Okay. So yeah, maybe I never get it. No problem. I love my lawyer job. Back in the days, I loved my U.S. Army job. Back in the days, loved my computer programmer job. Okay. Yeah, I pay my bills. Okay. So no problem. Right. Yeah, professor job is not necessary. Okay. So yeah, I think they are doing good jobs. Okay. So professors. They're not perfect. We are not perfect. We are human beings. We are not gods, saints. We just want to try to pay the bills. We're this human condition. We want to survive and thrive. Okay, so we are not perfect. We understand. Professors, politicians, employers, employees. Yeah, protesters. I don't like protesting this stuff because protesting, yeah, they may have some good values there. Okay, they raise up these questions to be answered. Fine, okay, we appreciate. But when they commit crimes like misdemeanor, vandalism, felony, arson, larceny, theft, murder, rape, we don't want that. Okay, so alright, yeah, we got some work to do. Okay. I keep running for these political positions. Maybe next U.S. Senate seat in 2 years in Alaska, or governorship next 2 years, or congressmanship next 2 years, whatever. Okay, I keep running. But when I run next time, next time, my campaign will be more passive. Why? I'm not gonna go out there or these political meetings or karaoke bars or dance clubs. Okay, because I'm too old. I did that once. It did not work. Okay. I'm getting older and older. I'm having less and less energy. So if they invite me, I go there, give a speech for 2 minutes, mingle with people, in my future political campaigns. But unless they invite me, I'm not going to go anywhere. Okay, so I'm getting old. I would already did aggressive political campaign in campaigning 5 months ago. Okay. I'm not going to repeat the same thing because I'm a nomadic tribe kind of person, nomadic personality. So, yeah, unless they invite me, I'm not going to go anywhere. So I just keep writing this academic issues papers. Okay, all right. Happy Tuesday. Have a good night. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Bye. Okay, thank you. Bye.